Alright, so I think I understand what I've interpreted. Okay, so the new matrices, I have derived two new ones based on reordering the number of my original matrix with the proper order of number that I believe goes 1, 0, 8, 9, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, and then the other way would be to take that new matrix and then plus 1 to every character in, normal number-wise way. And those two matrices, there's a difference between them that can be calculated, just as I did for 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143, which is just a part of it. But what I found as a result of the difference was a binary answer. And the binary answer that I saw in that 1 by 5 is basically the Roman numerals O, I, V, X, L. 5 of them. Fifth dimensional Earth. Now, the heart that I drew, that is where the 14 is symbolized, okay? The heart, okay, it contained, okay, like, there's 3 hearts, 4 hearts, 5 hearts, anyways, the 5th heart being the big 97. But there are 4 hearts in the 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143. The first representation is 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143. The second one would contain the 6, the 91, 1, 7, 13, 110, 2143, the 21, the 34, the 55. The third representation would contain all of the second representations with 8 and 340 extra. The fourth one would contain everything from before, as well as 9 and 659. Okay? Those are the 4 rows, okay? Going from bottom to top, it's the 55, the 34, the 21, the 13. Saturn matrix. And then there's the 8 on the outside. But the 8 is needed because it divides the 6 and the 91, or the 69 circled. Okay? It's depths of the matrix. So I think what we're deriving on the first whiteboard is the 691, or the 69 circled. And in between it is the infinite. Okay, so you have to understand this matrix first to understand the 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143, or the 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143. Okay. Now the new middles. Okay. Try to keep some kind of order. Okay, are 56 and 67, your edges are 63 and 74, okay, your corners, heavens. The center being a 67 on the third one and a 56 on the second one is showing going from a 76 or a 13 to an 11 to a 13. 13, 11, 13 is like the 13x 13 as a 1 by 3. Okay, we're trying to fold and link, and that's a big one. So, and the relationship between the whole at the end of the day, what I got to was this and how it makes the L. And before I think on the first page, I mentioned after binary, it's 2, 8, and that's God, and that's this doubly circled 26. And beside the 76, in the fourth column is a 28, and on the other side is an L. So we started on the first page with basically the 28, and then on the last page found the L. That's your 20. That's like your 1 by 3 for your 28, 76, and L. And then look, your 50, 235, and 110. My God, your 235 has to be read like a chevron, where the 3 would go to the top to be read 325, meaning 32 times 5 is 160, because 50 plus 110 is 160. There's your other 1 by 3. You're not living in a simulation, guys. You're living in, like, this is all based off of dots and lines. Dots and lines don't change in other realities. The only thing that changes maybe are like the hand of God, which would be everybody else, which is the other shepherds of earth. And it's still gonna be reversed. I don't know, maybe you have different eyes and different amount of limbs and stuff, and maybe creation code is different, the numbers in the cells are different, but everything will make sense in that reality. This is just this reality. We're in someone's cellular energy device. We are the consciousness. We're the energy that is going to provide him or her with wired or wireless energy. Okay? Right, so the 5D Earth is basically it's a 5 by 5 because 1, 7, 13, 110, 21, 43. Conversely, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. The seed is 55. You have one knuckle and 2 segments of your thumb, but these you have 3. The seed goes from a 55 or a 5, 5 to a 7, 7 to an 8, 8 guy. 55 goes to 77, goes to 88 guy. Your Roman numerals go from 5 O's and 1's to 7 O's and 1's to 8 2's, I believe. 8 2's and 1's. Crazy. 8 2's and 1's. 8 2's and 1's makes a V. 09. Duality and balance. Eight 2's and 1's for the Roman numerals. Crazy. 7 O's and 1's. Five O's and 1's. So, like, it's math. Math doesn't change. Math doesn't lie. You're living in a battery, someone else's battery. If you want to learn more about that, go watch Rick and Morty, all of it. Seriously. You want to think about parallel universes and dream worlds and everything. Yeah, we're all asleep. We all have to come to this realization and be the savior of our cell because we've made one somewhere along the Mandelbrot set of reality. So I think that for one person or for 2 people or for more people, it's all about what wavelength you're resonating at, I guess, to determine what version of you or that God is in my bubble. The closer you resonate with me, the closer your highest self is with my highest self, that we are actually versing, you and I. So it's pretty cool. I mean, I focused on 2 things, okay? I focused on the 1 by 5 of the heart, and I focused on the 1 by 9 of the second row, where Armageddon is, that middle 1 by 5. I don't know, somehow to me I feel that well, 63. I don't know where we are. The way, okay, this is the final answer. Okay, the way I think I just derived what I derived is you got to think of the 4 quadrants. Okay, what are we solving for? We're solving for, I have to flip it for you. We're solving for this quadrant. Okay, because we're going from top, left, and down. Okay, so I believe that when we change the proper order of number, okay, we're the furthest away from here where we want to go. And I think that when we reverse the order of number, I think from here, we solve for this one, okay? When we plus 1, I think we solve for this one. When we take the difference between this and this, which will create a binary matrix, I think that's what this one is. Closest to heaven is binary. And then we have our reality, and then proper order of number based on creation code. and then we have the +1 of every character of the changing of that from this. So you're going like D, 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 D. Make an 8, guy. Knowledge about the infinite and the nothing. It just screams cellular energy. Okay, I can, like, I have a pretty good idea what needs to be done. Very synchronistic. 174 becomes 052, the omega. The 52, the root system of 2 side-by-side trees. He has duality because left and right of God and the observer. So my left is God's right, my right is God's left. You have to draw it both ways, and then you get a 52, and you get 2 ships, different horizons, like an A and an omega guy, alpha to omega. Give me a break, religion. Okay, good con. The con of man is like kind of over in Kevin's world. Okay, this isn't a simulation. Okay, I got mad. I think I don't know. See, in this reality, I'm the guy getting mad doing all this stuff, but maybe in some other reality, you're the guy or girl getting mad and doing all this stuff. I don't know. So, this is the only reality I know of that, you know, so, I see the game being played by the controllers that know this shit, guy. It's office linebacker in your face, okay? There's actually a College Humor video that I watch. I hate that channel. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. Bunch of sellouts. Anyways, at the end, there's like, they're doing a Star Wars intervention, and then at the end, someone comes in to do a Rick and Morty intervention. Very humorous. No, it's like the Citadel of Rick just reminds me that there are Kevins in all the other realities where I am not the one to do this revelation. There will be billions of other cells, okay, in the reservoir. Like, you gotta think of, we're all joined the giant bubble in the middle of the battery, or that we're all little tiny bubbles swimming around in a different shell of a bigger bubble kind of thing. So you gotta start popping those invisible lines to merge, I guess, realities and have the best of all worlds. But, I mean, you know, whatever. I still think the Pacific Ocean, I'm calling it, there's going to be a cluster of 97 islands that look like a heart. Hawaii is going to be whatever. I don't know. It just seems like it's a big tectonic plate and there's a hole in the middle and it's all surrounded by everything else. It just means like, it's like, to me, it makes sense that it's like the merging point where something is going to land. I don't know. I keep thinking of those like Japan things of floating cities in China and Japan or whatever. China, maybe. Korea, whatever. Apparently that matters. Yeah, just see like the 55, the 34, the 21, the 13, and the 8 to be very concisive of, again, it's the 4 quadrants of the matrix to make a bigger cell out of 4. 1 is a 4. The 8 is a 13, 21, 34, 55. Just like a 3 is 1. The matrix that I derived, and then the one that I changed the order of will be on the lower other side. And then the one will be +1, 2 will be above the matrix that I've done. And then the difference between these two matrices will be binary, which I believe will be the closest to heaven, which will make a new one, people. So, and that new matrix will be a giant 18 by 18, I guess. 18 by 18, my God. 18 by 18 matrix. Raw. 18 is the one. Raw. Sun God. Energy God. Wake up, guy. You want to talk hieroglyphics and Egyptian shit? Does that go past Christ? Fuck me, guys. Wow. All the religion people are guys, you're wrong. All your science people, you're wrong. All your space people, you're wrong. Wow, what a con. The con of man. Jeez. Jeez. Anyways, oh jeez. So, no, it's nothing to get freaked out over, I guess, but I mean, the longer we wait and do nothing about it, the more you're gonna like stew and fester like I have been doing, which isn't really healthy, I guess. We must move forward, not backwards, or up or down or side to side and always twirling, twirling, like an energy wheel in a cube.